managed to rig power cables at all 6 reactors and start a water pump to reverse the overheating. The hope was that those power cables would provide a permanent solution to the overheating and help the plant turn the corner. So far, though, that doesn't seem to be the case as we're seeing this smoke. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization is warning today that radiation in food is more serious than they previously thought. And the fear, according to a spokesman, is that water and produce has traveled outside this zone, the contamination zone, as we're calling it. Now, the crisis continues to unfold around the world. In Japan, we're watching around the world, and we're wondering if this disaster will derail the nuclear revival that was taking hold in America and beyond. Tonight, we're going to take an in-depth look at the nuclear option, which airs right here on CNBC at 8 p.m. Eastern. Back to you.
Thanks, Alyssa. Japan also having an impact on retail. Luxury jeweler Tiffany's out with numbers today, giving a stronger than expected sales outlook, despite the fact that 20% of its business is in Japan. Apparently, the ladies still want jewelry no matter what.
Yeah, funny how that is. The stock is trading significantly higher in the pre-market. Obviously, keep in mind it had dropped significantly last week on the Japanese concerns. Courtney Reagan is live at HQ with the details. Good morning, Courtney.
Hi, good morning, Aaron. Well, while the company famous for that iconic turquoise box reported a larger quarterly profit than expected, concern does remain going forward for Tiffany's business in Japan. Now, Tiffany's worldwide sales grew 12% for 2010, with fourth quarter earnings beating the street, coming in at $1.44 per share, up 31% from last year. Tiffany's Japanese revenues have been turning in negative comparables for years, only just turning positive over this past holiday quarter. Now, on the company conference call, which is still going on, CEO Michael Kowalski said the total Japanese sales rose 7% in 2010, yet all of that increase is from an 8% increase in the yen. On a constant exchange rate basis, comp store sales in Japan for the fourth quarter were up just 1%. Now, Tiffany doesn't typically offer forecasts per quarter, but because it does count on Japan for 18% of its global sales, the jeweler is lowering its first quarter guidance by 5 cents to 57 cents per share on some continued business disruption that is actually less than the market had feared. Now, Japan is Tiffany's second largest market behind the U.S., with 56 retail locations clustered mostly on the coastline and in airports after the closing of 2 underperforming locations last year. Now, most stores in Japan that were closed as a result of the disaster on March 11th have since reopened. Aaron, back to you.
All right, thanks very much, too.
And now back to the futures for another check. We're looking so good, we figured we'll just keep going back. Right now, S&Ps are up 14. That's about